everyone, it's me, Gary, back with another Cuppa chat. And I've got a very, very, very special guest once again today. So, star guest, introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Jamie. And I'm the funny one. No, he's Chuck. I'm Chuck. And we're going to be talking to Gary today all about Panto. I love Panto. And firstly, I'd just like to apologise. Apologise for what? Well, for you. You're hardly dressed for the occasion. Look at my shiny jacket. Oh, do you like it, Gary? It's lovely.
I love it. I love it. Jamie, what are you doing? What are you dressed up for?
I brought the background.
You brought the background.
Fancy.
It is very fancy. Well, we are absolutely delighted to have you here on the Cuppa chat today. And I know lots of people are really excited to have you with us today. Now, Chuck, are you going to behave yourself? That's the question, though.
Maybe. No, that's a yes. Okay, yes.
Wonderful. Well, I tell you what, then, we're going to start off with the hardest question of them all for both of you, because it is Cuppa chat. It'd be very rude for me not to ask you what you'd like to have a drink. So I've got my drink here. I've got my Alton Towers cup with me. The reason being, Jamie and Chuck, is when I was working at Alton Towers, I watched you two on Britain's Got Talent, and we wanted you to win, but you got so close, but you've done fantastic since then. So what are you drinking, Jamie and Chuck? What are you drinking?
Blackcurrant.
Good choice. I've got blackcurrant, as everyone knows. It's always blackcurrant here. So, Jamie, what are you having?
Lemonade. Maybe a bit both.
Lemonade and blackcurrant.
Do you not like it?
No, I don't think that would be very nice, if I'm honest, Chuck.
Can you blame me? We're in the world of pantomiming and use your imagination, Gary. Come on.
All right. We better get on with it. Right, so tell me a little bit about how your pantomime journey obviously started. So you came runner-up in Britain's Got Talent. You won this fantastic opportunity of being in the public's eye. What happened then next? Because you've now ended up being a headliner in the Panto world.
Oh, well, I've always loved pantomime. And before even Chuck came into my life, when I was little, I've always, since the age of 3, I've always loved going to the pantomime and watching pantomime, and I've loved it. My old drama teacher used to be the pantomime dame in my local theatre, and my nan always used to take us. We'd see him and it'd be hilarious, it'd be the best. And so I've always loved it. And now my drama teacher, Lewis, he's also in Panto. He plays the Panto comic. He helped me with a lot of my Britain's Got Talent stuff. And I thought, well, I've used to be in Panto myself as, a Lost Boy or Michael or John, or even a dancer at times when it wouldn't be Peter Pan. And I'd want to just be backstage. And because, let's be honest, pantomime's fun on stage and backstage. And I thought, I saw Britain's Got Talent as an opportunity to then get back into Panto. And we were just lucky that we had the offers come in straight after Britain's Got Talent. And we were like, yeah, why not? We've got to do it.
Why not? And I'd never done a Panto before until, when was it? Summer in Whitley Bay. And I loved it. So then when I was asked to do Christmas, I said, yeah.
He didn't ask me.
And when I was asked to do Easter, I said, yeah.
He didn't ask me. But I love it as well.
I love it. It's good. It's
and you've done 3 different titles already, haven't you? You've done Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, and Rapunzel. So it's amazing CV with you and Chuck already. And which one's your favourite so far?
My favourite so far has got to be Rapunzel.
Why, Chuck? Why is it your favourite?
Well, seeing as we share the same thoughts, I'll answer this one. But we've been to lots, obviously it's been a tour, so we've been to lots of different venues. We visited lots of different cities, which we've loved. Some of the audiences have been amazing. I remember last week we went to Darlington on the Wednesday, and the audiences there were amazing, the best of the tour. They loved us.
They love me.
Okay. And yeah, there's been some amazing theatres, venues, so grand. And yeah, I think the story of Rapunzel, I've never really seen that as a pantomime, so it was something new to kind of, we didn't know what we were expecting, so that was quite exciting as well.
It was very exciting. Lots of shiny costumes.
And did you get special costumes made for you then, both of you?
Oh yes, very special. I had my own little bow tie and a jacket.
Matching.
I tell you what, I mean, it sounds so exciting, and as you say, Rapunzel is actually, I've been lucky to do Rapunzel, but it's always one that is quite new, so people don't really know what to expect. So when people come to see you both in Panto, what can they expect from you? Are you very serious? Are you the villains? I don't think so. What can they expect?
I'm the villain.
No, you're not. Don't be silly.
It's cheeky. I'm cheeky.
Okay. No, but we play, we're kind of like a double act. So, you know, we're cheeky, chappy. We love to get the audience on side. A bit like a comic, but there's two of us, unfortunately.
Oh, don't be like that.
I'm joking. He knows I'm joking.
I'm glad he knows you're joking. Is it hard working with both of you at the same time? Do either of you wish that you can go on your own?
Sometimes I think that was more aimed at me, but yeah, I think if I was to do it, if I was to do Panto again,
of course we're going to do Panto again.
But I'd love to venture out and do some stuff with Chuck, but sometimes do some stuff without Chuck.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad we feel the same.
Okay.
I mean, we can't separate you two now. We've got you together, and we've all started meeting you. As we say, there's so many people that I've spoken to through Panto Archive that have really looked forward to seeing you, especially on the Rapunzel tour. Everyone was like, yeah, Jamie and Chuck are coming. It's really exciting. What does Panto, because you said you did it when you were younger, Jamie, what does Panto mean to you? Is it the excitement of the time of year? Is it Christmas more? What does it mean to you, Panto?
I think Panto, to me, it was one of my first opportunities to perform on a big stage, and since then, you know, I've always loved working with the star cast. When I was really young and I was casting pantos, I'd be like, what are you doing Panto with Ray Quinn? Like, my first panto, I played Michael in Peter Pan, and I was only 6, and it was just amazing to be part of. And there was at my local theatre just down the road. We had Ray Quinn in it. My drama teacher at the time was in it. He played the Dame, and yeah, I just loved everything about it. You know, it's great family fun. We have lots of laughs on stage. It's like a family off stage. And I think we love that kind of aspect to it. And also at Christmas time, everyone's merry. And I think Panto just sums up Christmas altogether. And
I'm really funny, and Pantos are funny.
Okay.
Only when I'm in them.
No, that's not true. I love Panto.
I have to agree. Panto is very funny. It's for everyone as well, isn't it? Now, Jamie and Chuck, because Panto is for everybody, it's for mums and dads, it's for grandparents, it's for young people, children. Who would you say gave you the biggest cheer when you were on that tour then?
Well,
it depends really, because some of our material that you know we perform in the Panto, you know, we normally have our own little comedy spot. Either like when we did Cinderella, it was in the ball. When we did Beauty and the Beast, it was in the castle. We were being the entertainment to try and make Belle and the Beast fall in love. And then in Rapunzel Just Gone, it was at Rapunzel's birthday party. So we always have our own little spot, and that's more for the kids, but the grown-ups as well, because some of the jokes the grown-ups get.
The kids and grands, they like us. They give us those cheers.
Okay. But no, I think some of the stuff we do is for the littler kids, and some stuff is for the older kids because they get some of the jokes, and the littler kids just are laughing at the chicken talking, really.
Well, yes, it's very unusual for a chicken to talk, isn't it?
I mean, it is. I can't say, and something that's I'm going to add to my CV today. Having a conversation with a chicken, Chuck, you've got that on my CV.
It's funny.
I know.
Jamie, tell me, because I talk to a lot of people, especially people who I get to work with, especially youngsters, about having the chance to do panto when you're younger. How have you managed to link up Chuck's been very naughty at the same time. How have you been able to link up your normal schoolwork, education, and performing? Because, you know, you've got a talent. We don't want to lose that because you're doing exams or whatever, but that is obviously very important as well.
Yes, obviously. But I it's great with panto because it's in the Christmas holidays and the Easter holidays, because it's for the kids. It's always in the holidays or after school. And I was very lucky at Christmas to be on my doorstep at the St. Helens Theatre Royal. And, you know, I have a tutor as well for the school that I do miss, but I don't miss a lot of school because, like I say, it's more in the holidays, summer, well, pantos, or every half term now by the looks of things for some companies, which is good because, you know, some kids get quite bored. I know I used to, like, especially in the February when there used to not be a panto, but now there's February pantos, bank holiday pantos.
There's summer panto, there's
any excuse.
And I think that's right. Is that right? I agree. We want panto 360, really.
Yes.
Especially if we're both on stage. That's even better. But
that's
I mean,
amazing.
Jamie, what when you're not gonna be with Chuck, and I hope it's not for a long time yet, sorry, Chuck. What do you want to do next in panto? So you're doing the sort of double act now. Do you want to be a prince one day? Do you want to be the main comic? Do you want to end up like me in a dress most of the time? What do you want to do?
I'll take the dress up.
No, okay, never mind.
No, actually, I don't think you could play a prince.
No, I'm too handsome. That's it. I'm too.
For panto, anyway.
Okay. No, I think because
I am so funny,
and that's coming from him, not me.
Because I am so funny, I can't play anything else but the comic.
And do you want to carry on being the comic as well, Jamie?
Yeah, I think so. Why not? You get the kids on side, and it's like it's the connection you have with especially the baddies, they're evil, and you know, and we prefer the fun, don't we?
Oh yes, we love it.
Yeah, I agree. Now, I must ask you, because I'm learning stuff as well today, because I've now found out you've done panto before you came to the stage with Chuck. What one have you not done yet that you really want to do in the panto world? I mean, there's some titles now that we're not seeing so much, you know, like Mother Goose and things like that. Is there anything that you're like, yes, I really must do that one very soon?
Actually, that would be a good one, Mother Goose. And I don't think there's actually one that I've not done.
I've done.
Actually, I thought of one.
Go on.
Jack and the Beanstalk. I'd love to do Jack and the Beanstalk. I always say that.
Oh, but I've done. I started my first panto, and I did Peter Pan. And then that was at St. Helens. And then I kept auditioning then, even for the dancers. So then I did Wizard of Oz. And then I did Aladdin. And then I had a break for a bit. And then I did Peter Pan again a couple of years after. And then I did Peter Pan at the Liverpool Empire with Kudos. That was the best of them all because it had... The cast were amazing. Tony Maudsley from Benidorm, Asa Elliott, Nikki Evans of The X Factor, Lewis Emmerich of Benidorm and Coronation Street, obviously. But the cast were just amazing. The costumes, the set, and the Liverpool Empire, wow, what a theatre that is. I was there the other night actually watching Annie, another one of Crossroads live productions, and that was just amazing. Craig Rebel Hallward, I'd love to see him in Panto because as Miss Hannigan, he was just amazing.
Yeah, and he's always on the Panto scene. I can't quite remember where he is this year.
New Wimbledon he is this year.
New Wimbledon. Jamie, I tell you what, take over. You're in charge. Right, I'm going. Talk for 2 minutes. Go on, Jamie. Talk.
He's an expert, I tell you.
Right, we have almost, believe it or not, come to the end of our Cuppa chat already. It has just flew by.
It's sadder than that.
It is. Look, he's already in the Panto spirit already. But before we get to the end, I must ask you a very important question. And I'm always intrigued when I ask everyone this question because everyone has different reasons for their answer. So here is the Cuppa chat main question. If you could be in any pantomime, I mean, I know you said Jack and the Beanstalk, but if you could be in any pantomime, what would it be? And I want you to choose someone who you've not worked with from the present day or someone from the past who's maybe not with us anymore, but who you would really want to perform with on stage and why?
Well, I've got a couple actually. I'd love to do Jack and the Beanstalk. I think that would be a funny one with Christopher Biggins as the Dame.
We met Christopher a couple of months back now, and we love speaking to him. He said he was a big fan of us from Britain's Got Talent, and hopefully I will share the stage with him one day.
And in the same panto, we'd also quite like to be with Cannon and Ball. Now, I know Bobby Ball is no longer with us, sadly,
but they were a funny double act who were in Panto year in, year out, and they did Jack and the Beanstalk quite a lot of times. I think if we were to do it, we'd play Jack
and the Beanstalk.
No, you'd be the chicken, obviously, but we'd be Jack. They'd be the two brothers, or, you know, they'd have their little comedy duo. And I just love them. Even if I wasn't in any scenes with them, I'd love to just sit in the wings, watch them perform and just take it all in because they are comedy geniuses. And, you know, Christopher Biggins is the Dame, you know, you can't ask for anything else, can you?
I mean, Christopher Biggins was our first member of the Panto Hall of Fame. So we're big fans of Christopher Biggins here at Panto Archive. And
he's a lovely man. I mean woman, Dame.
Okay, don't pass this fine. I know.
I know. I mean, he's loving life. Obviously, Chuck is having a great time, and Cannon and Ball as well. I mean, lots of people have said kind of what you've said. You just find such quality from those people performing on stage, and if you could just sit there and watch them from backstage, even, I mean, how amazing is that? But people, Jamie and Chuck, are saying that about you guys now. You are absolutely rocking.
Thank you.
Already. I am hoping to come and see you if I get a gap in my panto this year, to come and see you wherever you might be. We don't know yet, but it's all going to be revealed, I'm sure, very shortly. Very soon. I can't wait to hear all about it.
Watch this space.
Okay.
Watch this space. That's it. That's it, you see. Well, Jamie and Chuck, thank you so much for joining us today on Cuppa Chat.
You, Gary.
That's all right. And if you want to know more about Jamie and Chuck, you can go on to the Panto Archive website, and they've got their own page. You've made it, boys.
Oh, that's exciting, isn't it?
We'll see you again very soon, everyone. See you later.
I'm going to celebrate now with my black currant. See you soon.